Hey friends, Caitlin here with Banker Inc., here to talk about how to input a new job once you've won the bid. Follow with me as I share my screen here and we'll go straight into Sage. To get to this screen, which is where we will put in the new AR job that you've won, first you'll want to log into your company. Today we'll be using the sample company as an example. And once the information populates, on the left-hand side, you'll have menu item 3, which is accounts receivable. And you'll want to select 5 jobs. That will allow us to input a new job once we've won that receivable. From here, this number in the top left corner of that pop-up will automatically autofill into the next number that's available. So the previous job number that I used was 225, so this one will automatically go to 226. If your company has a specific naming or number scheme that would make better sense to you, go ahead and input that number here as well. Again, just like every other screen, if you wanted to see all of the jobs you had available, this would be the screen that you would drill down to and see all of those jobs. On this right-hand side, you'll have the control panel, as I call it, the button to save, recall, edit, copy, paste, and print, and then input notes for a specific job. This button right here will always follow the job as you go through the process of billing, as you go through different steps in the process of the job. So here you could say bid items attached. You could save this, and then you could attach in a paperclip form different attachments for that job. So if that is the takeoff file, if that is anything related to the job itself, you can input that as well. If there's contacts for this job, so if there is a coordinator that you typically work with, a site manager, anything that would help you guys out throughout that process, you can input those as well, but it's not mandatory. On these fields where you enter the job name, these items have an asterisk next to them, so they will show you that these are required in order to save the job in its entirety. So job name, short name, and job status are going to be required that they are inputted and updated before you can make that job an active job. Once you enter this name, so let's just say, let's call this job tutorial. You'll want to assign a status to it. These are very standard in Sage and cannot be edited. So these will categorize as a job class on your drop-down list. So if you're in the bid phase of this job, you would create this, go to the takeoff, and build your takeoff. Once you've won the job and you've won the takeoff, you can choose it to be a current job that you're actively working on. Again, you can assign a client to this. We will just go through and kind of put some tentative information in here. Again, you can update contact information and then project dates that would be pertinent to when you won the job, when the plans were received, anything like that. So just for tutorial sake, let's save this job. And now we can, it'll pre-populate to that next number, but we can go ahead and find that job that we just did. So tutorial is 226. And this is on all statuses right now. So you'll have all of the bid, refused, contract, current, all of those job types will be in this column. If you wanted to just see what jobs were in the bid status, refused, contract, current, and so on, you would see all of those. So if this tutorial was in the bid phase, we could update this to bid, click save, and that now would be in the bid status. This is just a quick way to categorize the jobs that you have that are still in the bidding process, that are current, jobs that you've completed, or that are closed out. So a very quick tool to organize all of the jobs that your organization may have going on at a given point. That is just a very basic way to enter a new job. All jobs have to be entered before you can create a takeoff. So this is the first step of getting into that estimating module if your company has that, or even just managing accounts receivable a little bit better. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out, and we will continue on with accounts receivable in a later lesson. Thanks, guys.